Practice is what we call hitting with a purpose.
But you got to practice perfect, not just practice. A lot of people practice, but they practice on the wrong things.
Practice is what we call hitting with a purpose.
But you got to practice perfect, not just practice. A lot of people practice, but they practice on the wrong things.
Home runs who I hit those 40 home run. Home runs who I hit those 40 home run. Home runs who I hit those 40 home run.
My mice.
Mark going up there and you swinging the bat. I think you can see it in everybody's face. You saw Mark going up there and you swinging the bat. I think you can see it in everybody's face. You saw Mark going up there and you swinging the bat. I think you can see it in everybody's face. You saw
Mets superstar Mike Piazza, and one of just two. Mets superstar Mike Piazza, and one of just two. Mets superstar Mike Piazza, and one of just two.
Jones gets under one, down the line, gone! Jones gets under one, down the line, gone! Jones gets under one, down the line, gone!
Wait on the pitch a little bit long. Wait on the pitch a little bit long. Wait on the pitch a little bit long.
Practice is what we call hitting with a purpose.
But you got to practice perfect, not just practice. A lot of people practice, but they practice on the wrong things.
It is
5, and once again they look like a very strong postseason contender. One reason why? Who else? Ryan Howard, 38 home runs and 117 RBIs, and once again he is producing big time in September. But what makes Ryan Howard so successful? To find out, we went right to the source.
Normally, my approach is when I get up to the box, I have a little routine that I like to do. I'll step right outside the box and I'll do my 2 practice swings, and then I'll step into the box and step towards the back edge of the plate and kind of draw a line and make sure that I'm kind of dividing that line a little bit. And then I hold the bat out usually just to kind of keep my front shoulder from closing off and keeping me open to the pitcher. And then when I come back into my load right here, into my stance, just making sure I get the bat to the same spot every time. So I usually like to bounce it off my shoulder just to make sure it's in the same spot, got my hands in the right place. And then it's just a matter of waiting on the pitcher and trying to get my rhythm off of the pitcher, and then trying to develop my load. And then as I load, coming in, trying to stay behind the ball, keeping my head down, my head behind the ball. And then as I fire, trying to just make sure I can pull my hands inside the ball regardless of where it is. Normally for me, I like to try to let it get as deep as I can. Just try to keep my hands inside, trying to pull them in. So sometimes you may see me on an inside pitch get jammed or whatnot and still hit it middle or hit it to the opposite field or whatnot. I mean, really and truthfully, you can't go wrong when you keep your hands inside the ball. But you know, when you get your hands out and away from your body, that's when bad things kind of start happening. That's where you start to kind of get the rollovers and just different things like that. But you know, if you can maintain keeping your hands inside the ball, then you should be all right.
fly ball left field and deep. Opposite field, power for Ryan Howard.